What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and welcome back to another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. Today we're up against Jimmy, and we're going to be doing an NU match today. So that, of course, is going to be a lot of fun. I got some really wacky stuff to show you guys today, and I'm sure my subscriber Jimmy does as well, because you guys always bring awesome stuff. So before we get started today, if you guys can, if you haven't done so already, and you would like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that good stuff, just a friendly little reminder that it only takes a couple seconds to click that thumbs up button right below this video, which does help out a lot, or, you know, leave your suggestions or criticism or whatever it may be down in the comment section below. I always, you know, read through the comments to see what you guys have to say, if I need to change some things, or if you have things that you want to see, or whatever it may be. Yeah, your voice can be heard there. Now, let's take a look at the team. We have a Frostlass, which is going to be probably our lead. It's got Spikes and Taunt, Destiny Bond. It's pretty standard. It's got the Focus Sash. We've got specially defensive Togetic. Our physically defensive, well, it's not really physically defensive, but it's just kind of like a tankish type of Piloswine set with Stealth Rocks and all that jazz. It's our only priority user as well. Then we have Choice Band, Archeops, Choice Scarf, Wailord, and Nasty Plot, Mismagius, of course, Spectra making her return to the Wi-Fi battle scene today. And let's go ahead and hit Battle Start and see what my opponent is bringing. Probably some cool stuff. He also has a Togetic, Hypno, Weezing, Dragalge, Ursaring, and Primeape. So a lot of big-time physical threats there, and I don't really have much of a physical wall, which is unfortunate. That could end up actually losing me the match here. Now, as for a lead Pokemon, I'm not sure what he wants to lead off with. I really am legitimately unsure. Now, I don't see much that would really want to set up rocks. I mean, we do have the Defog on Ego here in case we get some, like, Toxic Spikes put on us or something. I do think I want to set up some spikes, though, so I think I want to lead with Frostlass. And we'll go from there. I kind of wanted to lead off with Archeops, just because Archeops really does a number on my opponent's entire team, basically, except for Weezing. I'm not going to do that just yet. I would like to get some hazards going. Actually, I probably should have led off with Piloswine. That Togetic could have the Defog as well. So we'll see how this plays out. If Togetic wants to come out on the Frostlass, though, Ice Beam should do an okay amount. I don't know. We can always taunt it as well. Out comes the Ursaring to start things off here, which means we can't get hit by a Facade, so that's always nice. That is always nice. I'm going to... Ooh, you could have Crunch, couldn't you? That is very possible. I'm going to set up a layer of Spikes regardless. And we do outspeed because, you know, there's no Quick Feet yet, or Guts, or whatever this may be. We see the Shadow Claw come out. That is scary. That's going to bring us all the way down, not quite to our Focus Sash, but I think we have, what, 5 HP remaining? I don't know if we still outspeed after the Quick Feet. We may not. I should have went for a Destiny Bond there. We may have to sacrifice Frostlass. I don't normally like doing that, where it's like you just have a hazard lead, and I only got a 1 layer of spikes. That really wasn't worth it. Do I have anything that wants to switch in on that? Not really. Not really at all. I think I'm going to go for the Destiny Bond on the off chance we can go first here. And we can. So maybe he's Guts. I don't know. Or maybe just the Quick Feet was just not enough. But he does go for the Shadow Claw, so that is a dead Ursaring. I will definitely make that trade for Frostlass for Ursaring, because Ursaring was one of his biggest threats. One of the other ones was going to be the Primeape that I was really worried about. So having that out of the way this early in the match is going to bode very, very well for my entire team. I will say that much. Now I'm going to go into Swinathan, the beautiful, gorgeous Piloswine, to set up rocks next and see what's going to happen. Oh, Primeape is going to come out here, so he's not wasting any time with these physical threats. He's going right in here. Wow, okay. Well then, I kind of want to just switch in Spectra and go from there. A lot of times these are, well, we could go into Ego because we quad resist your stab, and then, you know, Dazzling Gleam could be a fun little thing to do. But Spectra could put some more offensive pressure. The thing is, Spectra doesn't fare too well. The decisions. You know what? I'm going to go into Ego. It's too early in the match to start switching in, my offensive threats and risk having them get destroyed. I don't really like that so much. He does go for the U-turn, so it's a good thing I didn't switch in Mismagius there. This is most likely going to be a choice set of some sort. I've seen them choice Bandit. I've seen them choice Scarf. I think the most common one is Scarf, I would guess. I think that's what I've seen more often than not. And that didn't really do that much damage, but that's a quad resisted U-turn, so I have to look again to see how much that exactly did. Now, Hypno can have the Wish, so it does have some kind of recovery. That did a whopping 10 HP. It's still impossible to tell. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna have like Psy Shock maybe? I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared of what you are gonna do to me. Why would you switch in Hypno? Psy Shock is the only thing I can think of. I don't really have much of a switch in, unfortunately. This team is very, very frail. As sad as that is. So at some point I will end up having to start sacrificing things, and that's not the best thing in the world. But it is a thing. It is definitely a thing. I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam here, and just to scout to see what my opponent's going to do. He has the Thunder Punch. Oh my goodness, he's a physical Hypno, ladies and gents. That is crazy. I wish I would have switched in the, whatchamacallit, the Piloswine. I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it. I was like, oh, I wasn't even thinking about Thunder Punch, that's for sure. He's going to go for the Ice Punch now, maybe predicting Piloswine to come in. I don't know, but we're going to get a nice Roost off and get back up to a decent HP range. That is crazy. Physical Hypno, I like it. So he probably has the Zen Headbutt. So, I mean, I can't really just switch in Wailord, unfortunately. I'm going to switch in Swinethin. I don't think you're going to go for a Zen Headbutt. If you go for Ice Punch, I mean, I have the Thick Fat, so that's not going to do too much. If you go for the Thunder Punch, I'm immune to that. So we'll see what you want to do here. He goes for the Ice Punch. Swinethin can take that very nicely. Look at that. That did absolutely no damage. And we can go for a nice Stealth Rock here, because that Togetic is going to be a problem, and we're going to see a withdrawal. And he's going to go into Wheezing, predicting possibly an EQ, which is not a bad play at all. And now we get some rocks up. So we got one layer of Spikes and Stealth Rock, so that's great. That is fantastic. Now I'm going to expect to see maybe a Will-O-Wisp. Not really sure what I'm going to see here. But I don't want to leave Swinethin in for it, that's for sure. I kind of want to bring in Wailord. I think I'm going to bring in Spectre. That's what we're going to do. I'm not really afraid of Wheezing when it comes to Mismagius. Really not. Because we resist the poison. Will-O-Wisp is not scary. Yeah, there's the Willow. You do connect on it, which is, I guess, unfortunate. But what can you do? So, I mean, at the very least, you know, it's a special attacker. It's not like Burn is going to be the end of the world. Now, I would love to go for a Shadow Ball. What does he have to switch in for a Shadow Ball? Possibly the... Possibly the Togetic? I guess? I would like to get off a Nasty Plot, actually. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for a Nasty Plot here. I think we're going to see a switch. No, he goes for the Protect. Oh, to get some burn damage and to scout to see what we're going to do. This could not go any better for us if it, you know... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that sentence, but basically, Spectre is about to unleash some fury on something. You don't have an immunity to my stab anymore because Ursaring is gone. Because that went down with the Frostlass at the beginning of this match, which was only like 7 minutes ago. This match is moving along very quickly. At least it feels like things are happening quickly. Shadow Ball it is now. If you want to switch into Togetic, that's going to be 2-hit KO'd, I'm pretty sure, by Shadow Ball plus T-Bolt. The Hypno's going to come in, I guess, as a sacrifice. I guess he decided that that was just not something that he felt was that necessary to his team. And Shadow Ball is going to take out the Hypno. So that is that. If the Primeape is Scarfed, I would say that that's going to be coming out next. Because a Night Slash if he carries it, or Stone Edge even. Anything, basically, that can touch Spectra here will knock it out. If not, he's going to have to sacrifice something else, and it's probably going to have to be the Togetic, I would guess. He doesn't know what my coverage moves are yet. He's only seen Shadow Ball. I mean, unless he watches my videos, in which case he knows exactly what Spectra does. So, well, he's a subscriber. Of course he watches my videos. I just don't know if he's seen videos with Spectra in it, is what I'm trying to say. Not everybody watches every single one of these videos. That's just crazy talk. Do I want to show him the T-Bolt or the Power Gem? Either one is going to work against this Togetic. Let's see. What else do you have? I don't think you're going to pull a double here. So I'm going to show you the Power Gem right now. Do you have the Protect? No, you do not. So this is going to deal a butt ton of damage, and that just takes out the Togetic in one hit. How many times can you say that you've seen a Togetic get one-shotted by a special attacker with its Eviolite still intact? And this is very scary for my opponent, because I'm starting to wonder if that Primeape is just not, I don't think it's Scarfed, or he would have brought it in. And this Dragalge is going to take a lot of damage as well. It took, the Stealth Rocks, it took Spikes. I don't know if we can kill this with a Shadow Ball. It depends on what the spread is. Some people like to run physically defensive. Some people like to run specially defensive. This could be an offensive set. I've seen Assault Vest. I've seen a lot of different things. Dragalge is surprisingly versatile, even without access to its adaptability ability, which has not been released yet, which I'm hoping. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really hoping that's going to be something that gets released in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I don't know. I feel like Dragalge would rise out of NU very quickly if that was the case. So I'm going to stop babbling now, and we're just going to click the Shadow Ball button to get as much damage as possible off on this thing. And see, oh, that was ridiculous. Oh my gosh, it was a crit. It was a crit. I was about to say, why is that HP bar dropping so quickly? That was insane. I don't know if that mattered. Like I said, it matters. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it depends on what the spread was, but Spectra is taking names right now. This is insanity. And I don't think Weezing is going to be able to take this either. I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball is... Oh, he has to Protect. That's right. So he's going to be able to stall us out of burn here. Can we survive this last turn? I don't know that we can. How much were we losing? Was it like exactly 16? As we see the Black Sludge recovery. And nope, Spectra's not going to be able to survive through the turn, so that was a good play on my opponent's part. Yeah, so we got Weezing and something else to deal with. So you know what? We don't have to worry about the Togetic anymore. So I'm going to go out into the secret weapon, the Scarfed Wailord, and we're going to smack something in the face with a Water Spout from full HP. This is going to hurt something. And Weezing's not going to like this. He's not going to like this. He may have T-Bolt, and then we may have to switch if that's the case. But we're in good shape right now. Spectra just absolutely blew the doors off this game. She is just so powerful. There's the Water Spout, and that almost one-shots this Weezing as we see the Sludge Bomb come out here. And that does a nice chunk of damage. We see the Black Sludge recovery. We didn't get poisoned, which is good because now we can go for a Water Spout. And I think Primeape is his final Pokemon. So yeah, we're going to go for the Water Spout here. Scarf Wailord, ladies and gents, picking up a kill. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. I gotta bring this thing to Battle Spot. Because you just do. You can't even see all of Wailord's body. It's that amazing. So in comes the Primeape. He's going to take damage from the spikes. He's going to take a little bit of damage from the rocks, because obviously that's not very effective. And if this is choice, I'm pretty sure we win this match, because I don't think he has something that can kill everything on my team in one hit. So I'm just going to stay in and go for the Water Spout here. And we do outspeed, so it's not Scarfed. This isn't going to be maximum power, but it is still enough to take out the Primeape, ladies and gents. And that is going to be the match, as Spectra and Wailord combine to get 5 out of the 6 KOs. 4-0 in our favor. The last kill obviously was the Frost Last with the Destiny Bond on the Ursa Ring, which actually was one of the most pivotal points in the entire match, because with that Ursa Ring gone, that was probably his biggest offensive threat. Now, I don't know what item that Primate was. It could have been Choice Band. I don't think it was Life Orb. I don't think we saw the Life Orb when it U-turned. But anyway, that was a really fun match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for the match, Jimmy. I hope we get to battle again. Really cool team. I liked seeing a lot of those things, especially the Hypno. That was a lot of fun to see. So that is it for this time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you're leaving a like rating and a comment and all the good usual stuff that you guys do for me. And I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.